When a rat leaves its hole and begins to build a mansion in another man's barn, it knows it has already stolen enough yam from home. My brothers and sisters, let me ask you, why do Nigerian politicians prefer to invest in London, Dubai, Paris, or New York rather than the same country that gave them power and wealth? Do you know? There's a silent highway of stolen public funds, billions of dollars flowing like a hidden river beneath our feet, leaving our roads broken, our hospital empty, and our school forgotten. They live among us like shepherds but feed like wolves. They wear native attires in public, but their true wealth lives in mansions abroad. Today, we will peel off the golden mask and reveal the dirty truth behind the luxury properties they acquire overseas with your sweat and my sweat. Stay with me, because by the end of this talk, you will understand how these properties are purchased, why they do it, and what these actions mean for our future as a nation. You will learn how a system designed to serve the people was hijacked to enrich a few, how accountability is buried under foreign bricks, and how ordinary citizens like you and I can rise to demand answers. As the elders say, he who knows the road to the farm but pretends to be lost is part of the thieves that steal the yam. Today, knowledge is your weapon and truth is your shade. Let me share with you a story that will open your eyes wider than a man who just saw a snake in his bedroom. A few years ago, a certain Nigerian politician, let's call him Chief Naira, was sworn in into office with his songs and praise. He told the people he would build hospitals, fix power supply, and make education free. But as the months went by, all the people saw were empty promises. Meanwhile, in the street of London, a magnificent mansion rose, white marble floors, golden chandeliers, private elevators, and a swimming pool that could host a football match. The money that should have built hospitals at home had built palaces abroad. This isn't just one man's story. It is the story of many politicians. Where citizens sleep under bridges, they sleep in penthouses. While students study under leaking roofs, their children study in luxury schools overseas. The goat doesn't eat grass where it defecates. They plunder here but invest elsewhere. Let's break it down and see the pattern behind this well-designed game. The first trick is diversion of funds. When budgets are approved, the lion's share is quietly redirected. What is written on paper is not what happens on ground. A road project in Nigeria ends up building a villa in Spain. Second, they use fake or ghost companies as fronts. These companies win government contracts. No work is done. The money disappears into foreign accounts, ready to be converted into real estate abroad. Third, they rely on corrupt financial networks, private banks, and the offshore accounts to hide these transactions from the public eye. But that's just the surface. The real game is played behind closed doors with foreign accomplices. Once the fund leaves Nigeria, politicians use shell companies and projects, family members, friends, or business partners to buy these properties overseas. Their names are often hid. So even if you search the record, you won't find Chief Naira. You will find Blue Sky Holding Limited or Golden Brick Ventures. These properties are often purchased in cash, avoiding scrutiny that would expose the blood of public fund on those dollars. As the wise say, a thief who hides his loot under the ground believes the earth will never speak. But everything done in darkness will one day face the light. But why do they prefer to stash the stolen wealth abroad? The answer is simple but bitter. Just follow me. They don't trust the same country they rule. Yes, you heard me right. These politicians who swear to protect Nigerians don't trust Nigeria with their own money. They build mansions overseas because they know their corruption might be exposed one day, and when it does, they will run to those mansions like birds fleeing a burning tree. They believe foreign lands offer safety, protection, and comfort. Meanwhile, the country they abandon bleeds from every wound their greed has opened. When a king builds his palace in another man's village, it is clear he has already forsaken his throne. But what do they forget is that stolen wealth leaves footprints, no matter how far they run. Today, international anti-corruption agencies are beginning to trace these footprints. Mansions are being seized, hidden accounts are being exposed, but this fight isn't just for foreign agencies. It is a call to every Nigerian with a voice, a vote, and a conscience. We must understand that every luxury property bought abroad with the stolen money represents a school that was never built, a road that was never completed, a hospital that was never equipped. The thieves wear agbada in the day and designers shoot at night, but their fingerprints are on every suffering citizen. Now, let's talk about what we, ordinary citizens, can actually do in this situation. First, be informed. Knowledge is power. Learn to read the budget, follow public spending, and track who is benefiting from government contract. If you are not satisfied, call up the company that is handling so project so that you know who owns it and who is behind it. Second, use your voice wisely. Don't just complain in silence. Talk about these issues, share stories, tag relevant institutions online, and they shine light where they hide in darkness. Third, support investigative journalism, transparency group. Every revelation weakens the wall they hide behind. Fourth, use your voter power wisely. Don't sell your vote for a plate of rice today and cry for 4 years tomorrow. Remember, he who says his birthright for a morsel of porridge will one day starve at his own table. Yes. But talking is not enough. We need real solutions. And what are these solutions? The solution begins when the people refuse to be fooled twice. We must push for strong asset declaration laws, public access to contract records, and the international cooperation to recover stolen wealth. These three factors are very essential for us to track this unruly behavior of our politicians down. Technology can also help. Digital tracking, blockchain system, and the real-time reporting tools that can make corruption more difficult. When citizens become watchdogs, things become so comfortable. If Nigeria unite their voices, the wall of corruption will crack like clay in the rain. And this is where you come in, not tomorrow, but today. If this message speaks to your heart, don't keep quiet. Like this video, comment with your thoughts, and share it with everyone who needs to hear the truth. Subscribe, follow, and join me in this ongoing conversation as we peel off the layers of deception one by one. You can also get a copy of my book on civic truth and leadership, where I expose more of these hidden systems and empower you with tools to act. Tell me in the comment section, if you were in power, what practical system would you put in place to stop politicians from hiding stolen wealth overseas? Your idea may be the seed that sparks change. Before we wrap up, let me leave you with a challenge that burns like fire. A nation doesn't fall because thieves are too many. It falls because good people keep silent and keep away from what is happening. If a leaky roof is ignored today, tomorrow the whole house will collapse. Every stolen dollar used to buy mansions abroad is a nail in the coffin of our development. If we don't rise now, the next generation will inherit a broken country and wonder why their fathers were silent. My challenge to you is simple: be the voice that refuses to be silenced. Speak, share, act, vote right, expose the darkness, because when light stands, darkness trembles. And remember, a tree that is not uprooted when it is young will grow too strong to cut down. Let's uproot corruption now before it becomes a forest that swallows us. Thank you for watching this video, and I believe you have learned a lot from this video. If you have learned a lot from this video, don't hesitate to share it like I requested before. Share it so that it will go around, so that politicians will see or hear it and amend their ways. Thank you for watching this video, and please, God bless you.